What the hell? Oh my god.
Hey guys, Funny here, stupid ass idiot here. And today I will be doing rating all Roblox FPS games. This was recommended by my friend J-Boy, who plays stuff. I don't know. Anyways, yeah. I'll be rating the game, like the actual game, and then be rating it by the community. So like the people playing it, how they act, and also the creator. Because honestly, they can affect the game as well. So yeah, I'm going to do that. Let's get into the first game. One Shot Arcade is basically a game where you have snipers. Honestly, this game is honestly a pretty good game. However, I have one problem. Apparently there's one gun that can like one-shot you, and then there's there's some guns that require like 2 or 3 shots in order to kill someone. But I'll give the game an 8 out of 10. Now the community is it's mostly like they're mostly friendly, but soon then some of the times you'll run into some dude who will be toxic to you. But like, I would honestly give the community a 7.
Hold up. Ain't you Nathaniel B?
What is it?
Get the fuck out of the pool!
Arsenal. This game is basically where you're assigned one weapon, and once you kill your enemy, you get another weapon. And you kill a bunch of them till you get a golden knife, and you kill them with that golden knife. It's a pretty simple and understandable gameplay. It also has a bunch of game modes which are kind of useless because honestly, it's just the same mode of game mode but swapped different. It's sometimes not really game mode, gun game, but okay. So what do I think about the guns? They're okay. Some of them are bad and other stuff. And honestly, the only thing you gotta grind in this game is money for a good knife because you want to have good speed. But that's really it. I honestly give the game a 7, in my opinion. Now the community is what makes this rating honestly will get trashed. There are hackers you can honestly find a hacker in this game, and soon then they will start killing you out of nowhere and they will instantly win the game. Which honestly, I think it got fixed, but if not, then yeah, still not good. And some of the community is pretty much horny. Just trust me. So yeah, I am putting this community is getting a 4. Okay, now this is just really a copy of Arsenal. It really doesn't spark any creativity. It's most likely just the same thing as Arsenal. But yeah, you could also use your own. There's guns where basically it just adds grind to the game. So yeah, I might just drop the game down to a 6. In the community, since there really isn't anything that can make them horny in this game, yeah, honestly, I guess the community is more better here than in Arsenal. So I guess I'll give the community a 7. I guess that will be something. I can't really talk that much about this game. It's literally the same thing as Arsenal. Hell Reaver Arena is basically just Doom, but it's more or less a fighting game than like shoot zombies. But yeah, honestly, the game is really well done. It really put the aesthetic into Doom. However, the one problem I have with this game is the lightning gun. I swear, you spawn with it, and that's the only gun you basically need in order to kill people. Like, it's almost impossible to kill somebody by this. But either way, if they have nerfed it, I'm giving the game at least like a 6. It seems kind of decent like that. Now the community, the same like No Scope Arcade, it can kind of end up having some toxic people in here, but most of the time it's friendly. So I might as well give a 6 on that as well. This game is basically just TF2. It was made by the same dudes who made Arsenal, and that game honestly got a very bad grading. But it's not because of the game, it was because of the community. So don't be yelling at me in comments just because of that. But anyways, the typical colors is literally just TF2. If you don't know what TF2 is basically where you have a bunch of classes and they fight into like an arena type stuff with different guns. It's basically like a sandbox game where you use different loadouts and stuff. However, you gotta unlock like those weapons and stuff like that. So yeah, honestly, I would give the game a 7. The community, I would say it's pretty chill. Honestly, pretty good. I say I'll probably give the community in this game a 9. This game so, what sucks? One reason why this game sucks. This company. Don't get me wrong. I don't know why. Like, first reason, they put in pay-to-win transactions like the money gun, which has fire rate that is pretty fast. And that's basically a good thing, because here's the second reason. There's no damage indicators. It's just one shot. You just one shot people out nowhere. If you hit one shot, it's over. They're dead. It's stupid. I'm giving the game a fucking 4. And the community is basically from Pet Simulator. So what does that indicate? They're little kids. Since they don't really have that much experience into FPS games, because they came from Pet Simulator, yeah, they basically are only thing to do is spawn kill. I'm giving the community a 4. Phantom Forces is a pretty good game. It's basically a game where you fight your opponent. You're either ghosts or phantoms. You got things like Team Deathmatch, Capture the Point, match point and like capture the flag. It's most likely a Call of Duty or some type of thing like that. But yeah, it's a pretty good game. There are a lot of guns in this game. And if you don't have a good gun and you're facing an opponent has a good gun, then you can use attachments, and if you have the right attachments, you can honestly beat them. However, some guns are just fucking busted. But I honestly give the game an 8 out of 10. Now, the community is honestly toxic sometimes. I'll probably give the community a 7. Bad Business is a alright game. I mean, it's pretty good. It's basically Phantom Forces, and then it has all the game modes of Phantom Forces. It acts like Phantom Forces, and they added the gun game mode from like Arsenal. But like, it's alright. The avatar thing seems alright, and the like guns and attachments and all that stuff, alright. I think some guns are overpowered, just like Phantom Forces. I'm just gonna give it an 8 for this. Now, community, it has some sweats, which I do not entirely like about games like this. It's like most of the community. I'll probably give it like a 6. Now, you might come at me at gunpoint telling me, why is criminality an FPS game? It's because really, whenever you're in first person, it's more like a first person shooter, but when you're out of a character, it's a third person shooter. So it's basically both at the same thing. Honestly, the game is actually pretty good. The map is pretty well done, and you basically just search around. It's basically just like you're in the hood, and you basically try and see if you do the metaverse, get out of the hood. You can also have your very own villain arc. Here is mine.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way, yeah.
See? That was my villain arc. Quite fun. It was murder. It was murder, if you didn't know. Honestly, I would give the game a 8. Now the community, holy shit. I heard a lot of stuff, so I'm gonna have to put the community for a 3. I'm putting the community on a 3. Energy Assault is pretty much an average game. Honestly, it's really just the same as most of the games, like Phantom Forces, Bad Business, and the worst of them all, Big Paintball. But honestly, it's an average game. I'll give it a 7. And so, the community seems pretty chill. Maybe there are some toxic people in that game. I don't really know that much about this game, so I'll probably give it a 7 as well. And that's me rating all Roblox FPS games. Now, these are all my opinions, and if you disagree, okay, I wouldn't really care. And thanks for watching. I guess, bye.